Hello there, everyone, and welcome to the stream. A little quiet there, let me adjust it a bit. There we go. See, Derek has joined us. Hello, Derek. Oh, it's been a week, but we are back at it. Back to the streams. We're going to be picking up with a new game called Unheard. It's Unheard with a suffix title. Let's see if we can spot it here. It's like Voices of Crime. It's an audio-based game, so the sound might be a little fiddly. The main menu has a lot of music, but the audio is very important, so we're going to be tweaking the settings once we get in there. Make sure it comes through clearly, but that you can still hear me, and I mean in general that it doesn't blow out your eardrums, which would be bad. Let's check in with the rest of the kitties, though. You can see Sky's up in the cat tree. It's bath time for Sherbet. We have recovered the bed pillow, the giant squishmallow there. But yeah, let's see. Where Sammy is hiding. Don't see her anywhere. There are a couple of places that she'll hang out that are totally off camera. Hopefully, maybe sometime we'll get some cameras on those too. We will have to see. I'd have to figure out a different layout to use. And set up additional buttons. Yes. Oh, yes. Positive news. Ember had been a little sick over the weekend, but she is starting to feel better. We're going to know more on Friday, but at the very least the symptoms are different than what took Weasley and Rorschach, and we're all really relieved about that. She is extra perky and is really looking forward to being let out of quarantine. So hopefully we'll have that tomorrow, and we'll see more of Ember around the stream again. But yes, let's pop in here. Like I said, the audio is going to be kind of picky, but we'll see if we can contain that. Buttons, buttons. Extra loud at the main menu. I did go through the tutorial to make sure that the game was not going to be awful, and that it would function.
Drugs, perhaps. Does that jog your memory?
Wait, what?
It is
I don't
extra
know
loud.
anything about drugs. There's just one thing I don't get. Why would you report your own brother?
Let me ask you again. Who are you?
So you can see some of the mechanics in this right now. Is you have the little black person silhouette is where you're listening from. And then the circles with names are the sources of sound, and they don't start with names attached to them. Or at least in the tutorial, none of them did. You had to identify them based on what was being said.
So you believe that the twins swapped their identities? Excellent assessment, detective.
Well, the little movie sequences are super
By
loud.
this point, you've probably figured out you're reviewing a sort of surveillance recording. All of this data is contained in and processed by what we're calling the acoustic detective system. It allows you to freely navigate through past events using captured audio. Ultimately, we're hoping to assemble a new investigative department that will rely heavily on this invention, both to solve cold cases and assist with new
Exposition.
ones as they develop. You're off to a strong start. Let's get back to it, shall we? How about something more challenging?
I like that. I was expecting this layout to be a still screen, but there's at least some basic animation to it. It looks like these are low poly 3D models here. Could still be a still image, but some of the shading and whatnot and the structure of the hands leads me to believe low poly 3D. Well, low poly for today. We're not talking PS1 era chonky models. But yeah, once we get into it, we'll see a little bit more about whether you can actually hear anything going on.
This is the floor plan of a local art gallery. The exhibition is about to start, but the only thing on display is an empty frame.
So you can see we've got audio controls at the bottom. We have 7 different names of people involved. And our goal is to figure out who took the real painting first and who has it now. So it looks like the painting was stolen at least twice. You can right click and move around. So you can see any of these little dotted circles here are the sources of sound, the people that'll be talking during the timeline. So we've got that person, we got 3 there. 1 in the bathroom on the toilet, 1 in this little side room. 1 in here. Nobody in here, but they do move around over the course of the events. So for the most part, we want to identify somebody, play through it, figure out who they are, and start piecing the story together based on listening to different points of view.
Mr. Green, what brings you here? I wanted to thank you in person for, sending me a photo of the maestro's painting. Thanks to that high-quality image, I could see all the fine details and... woo-wee! Talk about a masterpiece! Please keep your voice down. I sent it to you because you've been a good sponsor to this
Audio
gallery,
is directional
and I
as well.
hope that will continue, but we're under strict orders not to show that painting to anyone. The threat of forgery alone. Who is this, huh? Whatever. Ha! Good luck to anyone who thinks they can copy the maestro's genius. Still, there are those out there that would try. What am I, a frickin' call center? Sean, buddy, calm down. I get it. You know I only collect originals.
At about 1 minute in, Green gets called by Sean,
I wanted to see it before the opening.
who is here.
And now that I have, I'm gonna buy it. Actually, about that, I'm afraid that maybe you should just answer that. Go ahead. Right then. Like I said, just swung by to say thanks for the sneak preview.
I think this is Sean,
probably
actually.
got a packed schedule. I'll see you out there.
Mac, simmer down. I need to check things out first. This kind of research can't be rushed. Call me back in a few minutes.
Green is being called by Mac.
Reeves. Well, if it isn't my favorite artist's assistant. On my way. See you soon. So, are the rumors true? I hear the maestro hired someone to swipe his work so he could showcase an empty frame. Only he would pull something like that. As soon as the painting surfaces, it's mine. And don't worry, I won't forget about your cut for helping me find it.
It's my pleasure, but don't bother looking for it on the black market. That place is nothing but a cesspool of
I think Green called this
forgeries.
Reeves.
What do you mean by that?
The maestro may have his own plan, but if the painting's going to get stolen anyway, I figured I could do him a favor. Ta-da!
You took it? When did you nab it?
The win is unimportant. What matters is that I have it.
If you'll, excuse me for a moment, I have to take this.
I checked. It's a fake. I feel like an idiot for spending all that cash to hire a decent forger.
You can't hear the other person on the phone.
Yeah, well, turns out that one's fake too. The deal's off. Forget about the rest of your money.
Important call, you know. But anyway, I wanted to ask, you sure it's okay? I mean, taking the painting behind the maestro's back and everything.
But that's exactly what he wanted, isn't it? For the painting to be stolen. But instead of letting it fall into the hands of a two-bit thief who doesn't know a thing about art, I thought it would be safer in the hands of a true connoisseur like yourself. Don't you agree?
You flatter me. And you're not wrong there. I'm a big fan of the maestro's work. I'm talking huge.
So, rather than cutting me in for a finder's fee, I'd like to offer a chance to buy it direct.
So the implication so far is that he looked at something and said that it looked like he got that this was a forgery. So I think he believes that what Reeves has is a forgery. He made a forgery as well. With the implication that he was going to have someone steal it and swap in a forgery. But now Reeves has presented him with a quote actual painting. Because the artist was supposedly going to have it stolen so that the display would be an empty picture frame, some sort of, would it be kind of a production piece instead of just the piece of art, like the whole presentation of the piece of art is part of the piece of art kind of thing. I thought there was a word for that, but I don't know. Or don't recall.
Assuming the price is right.
Well, I brought all the cash I could get on such short notice. You think this will be enough?
Was hoping for a bit more, but seeing as you're all Johnny on the spot, and in cash, too, you've got yourself a deal. Just remember, no selling for at least a year. Got that? This cannot be tracked back to me.
Oh, don't worry about me. I understand all too well. After all, patience is key in my line of work. The longer I hold on to this painting, the more I'll be able to sell it for. 3 years. That's my endgame. And not a soul will know a thing about it until then.
An expert as always. I should have known I wouldn't have to remind you. All right, the exhibition will kick off soon, if you'll excuse me.
Go on ahead. I'll see you around.
We're focusing on green for the time being.
About to start.
Mais oui. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm so glad you could all be here today.
Sean has gone to a podium. Reeves is out there. I presume this is the maestro.
Empty
But I don't know.
see before you, which is why, without further ado, I'd like to officially announce the commencement of the Lost Art Exhibition. Put your hands together for the Maestro Claude.
Yeah, it's the maestro then.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you. And my warmest of welcomes to all of you here to see my work. This piece, my latest piece, has been an entire year in the making. However, it would seem a year is still not enough. No doubt you have already noticed the empty frame before you. I am sorry to tell you, but my painting has actually been stolen. Silence! I have no doubt it will end up on the black market.
Where are you going? I, forgot something I gotta take care of. Gotta split.
Thanks for visiting. Nor did I take any photos of it.
Wait a minute!
Any anonymous painting out there on the market could, in fact, be my work.
Fancy meeting you.
What the?
One day you will seek out the truth using only
There's Mac.
and of course
This is the real thing.
and
Pay up.
nothing else to find my painting.
Two?
Director, the painting's been found. But what?
Another one?
It cannot be.
Another one?
The lost art has returned.
Okay,
It's a
so we have
miracle.
3 apparent paintings. Okay, so we're not going to follow Green around this time. We know the Maestro starts here. We know Mac is here in the bathroom. And that Mac keeps trying to call Green. Like, repeatedly.
What the fuck? What's he doing?
Interesting. Why did it show up over here? Let's see. Okay, it slides across the
What's he
screen.
doing? Shit, he hung up again?
This is when Green and Sean are talking about it.
Damn it! Pick up your damn phone already!
He's persistent, isn't he? That explains the dial tones like crazy in Green's meeting with Sean.
Hello? Why didn't you pick up? Did you bring the money? Hello? Hello? Hung up on me again? What's the checkout? Hello? God damn it!
I think that was Green saying he had to meet with Reeves. Interesting. Sean meets with Maestro up here. Huh. Somebody peeked into the bathroom there. Weird bathroom layout. So you have a couple of sinks left and right when you come in. Front and left, there are a couple of mounted urinals, but there is a stall behind them.
So, I've been waiting.
And all these little events in there.
What are you talking about? Of course the painting you gave me is fake, but I swapped it with the real one in the storeroom. Wasn't that our plan all along?
Okay, let's see here. At this point, Mac claims that he got a fake from Green, and Green swapped the one that was in the storeroom. Hey there, Angel. Welcome aboard. Welcome back. We're playing Unheard right now, which is a audio-based detective game. I can't make very long notes here.
Hello? Hello? What the hell?
Mac, but
Someone beat me to it? How did I miss that?
so Reeves claimed to have stolen the painting in advance. And brought it to Green to sell it to Green. Mac continues their stay on the toilet. Focusing on Mac this time. So Mac swapped it once it got to the storeroom.
Yo, old man, I got the merchandise. Wait, what? And what about the rest of my money, huh? Hello? Hello? God damn it!
Somebody else stole something and then used a wall-mounted urinal.
Hey, you don't happen to have a light on you, do you? Hmm? What's that you got there? What? Hey, this is... That a copy of the Maestro's painting? I got one myself. Pretty good, huh? Yeah. Yes, of course. Want a cigarette? Don't know about you, but I'm barely keeping it together. Before the 90s, you could smoke anywhere, but now?
Sure, thanks. Don't mind if I do.
So Mac and whoever this is both have stolen copies of the painting. They are smoking in the bathroom. How are you doing today, Angel?
I could finally think again. I swear they put restrictions on everything these days. Corral us out in the freezing cold in a designated smokers area 15 feet from the door. Like nobody ever took a drag in front of the Mona Lisa before they put it behind glass. You feel me?
Sure. Yeah, I feel ya. Goddamn rules.
Oh, shit! Fucking smoke detector in the bathroom. Put it out, man. Put it out.
Ouch! Watch it, man.
Sorry.
Isn't it, Tess?
Sorry, I panicked. Yeah, anyway, it was nice talking to you. Here's your painting. See you around, yeah?
Ah, Christ.
Oh. Okay, let's see here. This is...
See you around, yeah?
Ah, Christ.
So, this other guy that came in also claims to have stolen a painting. He called somebody shortly after he entered the restroom, claimed that he had a painting. Then the smoke detector goes off, and it looks like Mac took that opportunity to bump into him. And I'm betting he swapped paintings.
Where are you going? I forgot something I gotta take care of. Got a sport?
I never signed my painting, nor did I take any photos of it. In fact, any anonymous painting.
Okay, I'm guessing the guy here at the desk is security.
Fancy meeting you here.
What the?
One day you will seek out
What are you doing here?
Looky what I got here.
and of course
This is the real thing. Pay up.
two director. The paint. Painting's been found. But what? Another one?
How are you doing today, Tess?
Cannot be.
Another one?
The lost art has returned. It's a
Oh.
miracle.
Not having a good day, huh? Is it work related? I'm guessing the other guy was Tommy, and I bet they're gonna enter through here. So, I mean, Tommy and security are the remaining names. Let's follow Maestro around, actually.
What? You're lost? I told you it was A2, a round building. The exhibition will start soon. You must hurry.
Whoever Maestro is calling isn't here yet.
The storeroom. The combo for the safe is... Yes, well, you must not get caught.
Feel free to talk about it if you like, Tess. Otherwise, go ahead and just listen in. It's kind of the whole point of this game.
I know that, Tommy. That's why I hired you.
Sherbet is getting extra comfy at Tess. He's extra cozy. Let's see where all the others are, actually. Hey, Sammy sighting. He is pretty fuzzy there, Tess. His fur is softer than Mason's. Mason's definitely got that, like, coarser hair texture. Not like, you know, rough, but much more noticeable. Sammy is extra fluffy. Like, her hair is all soft. Rorschach had almost like a slick coat, like a really dense coat, but Sammy is all fluff. This guy is all dandelion tuft. He is like visually he is mostly fluff. But Sherbet is I think just soft. It's a really shorter fuzz. Ember is doing okay in quarantine health-wise. She seems to be doing great. Still sniffly and sneezy, but as of yesterday, her fever has broken. She's on appetite boosters and has gotten fluids, but she's drinking, she's eating, she's perky, vocal and like moving around and being social when she gets visits. And she is eating her fill. But let's see, earlier today I gave her a quarter tin of wet food and about, let's say, 2.5 ounces of wet food, which she finished off by stream. And I've given her another 5 ounces to see if she wipes that out. Pretty much I'm going to give her as much food as she'll take in right now, just to be sure. Ideally, what we'd really like to hear is that she gets out of quarantine after her checkup tomorrow morning. That would be great. Let's keep it on Sherbet. He's so comfy.
Call me when you're finished.
Tomato. But enough, he said, she said. Which way do I go to get to the storeroom?
The storeroom? Well, it's over across from the bathrooms, but didn't you come to see the opening?
You've been a pal. Thanks, man.
This has got to be Tommy. And this has got to be security. You know, it's one of those things where you have to assume that something is wrong when a cat doesn't seem to be perfectly at ease with the entire world.
Favorite artist's assistant. On my way. See you soon.
Let's rewind a little bit here.
Bro, my name means something on the street. Ask anyone. There ain't a job I done wrong.
Yep, that was Tommy trying to reassure him.
Excuse me. Is this the, Tossed Art exhibition?
It's the lost art.
Tomato. But enough, he said, she said. Which way do I go to get to the storeroom?
The storeroom? It's over across from the bathrooms, but...
Okay, so this area is the storeroom.
You've been a pal. Thanks, man.
Favorite artist's assistant. On my way. See you soon.
Okay. So Tommy probably definitely never got it. I think Reeves may have taken it first, but we'll have to see. Tommy, being all subtle, asking security where it came from. Briefly goes into the restroom, then turns back. I think he was checking which one was the restroom. He's looking around, trying to find the safe.
Damn it. This storeroom looks like a fucking hurricane ran through it. How the hell am I supposed to find this safe?
Tommy narrating to himself. Max still trying to talk to Green in the meeting with Reeves. Okay. As of right now, we know that Max says he swapped the one that's in the storeroom, the one supposedly in the safe right now, for a fake. So the one that Tommy is getting right now is the fake that Max swapped in. So neither Tommy nor Mac, well, unless the one in the storeroom was real, Tommy and Mac both have fakes. Is not visually thrilling, but it's, you know, interesting.
Huh? Ah, that must be it right there. Let's give the old combo a try. Ha! And just like that, the job's done. Too easy. No wonder the old man ain't paying me much. Could have had me swipe a nicer painting, too. People these days will call anything art.
Maestro talking to Tommy here.
Yo, old man! I got...
The exhibition will start in 1 minute. Please take your seats.
Around Tommy interacting with Mac. Microphone feedback. Okay, that was the painting swap between Mac and Tommy.
Where are you going? I forgot something I gotta. Take care of it. Got a split?
Thanks for visiting.
Nor did I take any photos.
You stop!
Okay, yes. Tommy just tried to, like, in the least nonchalant way possible, just tried to walk by security as the theft was announced. And it seemed like he tried to go out, like, the back, I guess.
Where'd you get that? You weren't holding it when you came in.
I bought it from the gift shop?
Oh, well. Wait, we don't have a gift shop. You stole it. Hand it over.
Jesus, fine, take it. It ain't worth a shit anyway.
Painting's been found.
But what? Wait, it cannot be.
What? The lost art has returned. It's a miracle.
This is... this is a shell game and a half, isn't it, folks? All right, let's follow Maestro around a little bit longer here. We're going to follow him into the meeting with Sean.
The lost art. Mac, simmer down.
Sean!
Ah, Maestro. There. You are. I was just looking for you. I viewed your painting the other day, by the way. Truly a masterpiece. But when I just went to check on it earlier, all I saw was an empty frame. Your assistant said... That's what you actually want to present? Could I ask the reason, if you don't mind?
Do you know why I picked as a theme the lost art for this exhibition? Look outside. Look at all those people staring at an empty frame, thinking it is my actual work. Tell me, Sean, just how many works of art from young, promising artists do you have in this gallery right now? 10? 20? You might as well have zero for all it is worth to these people. To them, this empty, pointless frame is more valuable than the actual art of all of these rising artists. Do people nowadays have any taste?
You're not wrong there, Maestro.
Get rid of some of these Mac calls green
that's
things.
Pretty much how it's always been.
You are right, of course. The Renaissance elite, they patronized the starving sculptors and painters. But it feels especially true now that art has become about who has more money, whose name is more recognized. People have become nothing more than sheep with no opinions of their own. Call it
This guy has got a really grandiose opinion of his
never
his work, doesn't he?
about a piece of canvas. No, the truth is,
Performance art, that's what it is.
thief and instructed him to steal my painting and to sell it on the black market. If someone eventually recognizes my work, I will reveal everything, my entire scheme, and sign my name to it.
Why, that's brilliant. Just imagine the rush of people who'll be out searching for your painting. While it's true that they may just be in it for the money, they'll have to go through hundreds and hundreds of anonymous paintings if they have any hope of finding yours.
Hello, this is Claude. Thank you. Magnifique. Finally, we can begin.
Are you ready, Maestro?
Yes. Let us, as they say, get this show on the road, huh? I am hopeful that after today, people will finally start to appreciate the art around them. As they search for the stolen painting, they will find much more than they bargained for. The true lost art. And until my painting is found, this exhibition will continue.
A brilliant plan. What once was lost shall be found, as they say.
So Reeves knew about this plan up front.
Yes, it's about that time. Shall we go?
Onward and upward. Let us march.
After you.
We're going to go back. We're going to try to catch what Reeves is up to.
Good news. I have a potential buyer. One I don't expect will require much convincing or ask too many questions. Quit worrying. It's perfectly safe. Good news. I have a potential buyer. One I don't expect will require much convincing or ask too many questions. Quit worrying. It's perfectly safe. You know I don't deal with the real thing. Ever. But the others are none the wiser, and my position lends me plausibility. So long as you keep your mouth shut. Everything will be fine. Besides, I have complete faith in your skill. There isn't a single person who'll be able to tell your work is a fake. Anyway, this was all his idea. This performance art the maestro orchestrated. As his assistant, I'd like to think I'm doing him a favor. And since he staged this whole thing himself, he won't get the police involved. That should put your mind at ease. Yes?
Okay, I think I have an idea of how this all goes down here.
The lost art.
Okay, so the Reeves plot line is independent here. Reeves gets a fake to sell it to Green. Prior to all of this, Green has hired Mac to come in and swap a forgery that Green had made with the real painting that is in the storeroom where Maestro is currently. Mac has already done this. From the beginning of all of this, Mac has already, or according to Mac, has already swapped the painting that is in the storeroom for the fake that Green had made. He has that painting. Then there is a conflict. Let's see exactly when this happens.
Mac, simmer. Research can't be rushed.
Move over here. John. Green still not answering Mac.
On my way. See you soon.
Green is going to meet with Reeve.
Maestro hired someone to swipe his work so he could showcase an empty frame. Only he would pull something like that.
Well, few things there, casemate. Welcome back. It seems you just got back from a funeral. I hope you're doing okay. And this is our first stream since Monday. We did not do a stream on Tuesday. We're playing a game called Unheard. It is an audio-based mystery game where we essentially have to move around an area listening to what is going on and what people are saying to piece together what actually happened. We are trying to unravel a shell game with a real painting and a whole bunch of fakes.
As soon as the painting surfaces, it's mine. And don't worry, I won't forget about your cut for helping me find it.
It's my pleasure, but don't bother looking for it on the black market. That place is nothing but a cesspool of forgeries.
What do you mean?
This is Reeves. So Green knows the Maestro's plot, that the painting is set up to be stolen and put on the black market. He intends to find it and buy it and sell it. And he's claiming this, but simultaneously he has had Mac swap what he believes to be the real painting. So the one that's on the black market will be fake, and the one that Green has will be real. But when he tells that to Reeves, the assistant, where he got some of the information from, she is now going to tell him that she swapped the real one in advance and has the real one that she will sell to him right now. But she has just earlier gotten off the phone with somebody that talks to her about having made a forgery and that she is going to sell that forgery to Green. So what we're waiting for is Mac to meet with Green here.
Fake. I feel like an idiot for spending.
What are you talking about? Of course the painting you gave me is fake, but I swapped it with the real one in the storeroom. Wasn't that our plan all along?
So Mac has the real painting.
Hello? Hello? What the hell?
So I think the answer to this question is Mac. The Maestro's plan is still unfolding as planned. He brought in the real painting. It is in the storeroom. He hires Tommy to come and steal that so it can be put on the black market. But Tommy, as we can see, is kind of dumb. Or at least is not too bright, and arrived late. And then had trouble finding things and sort of meandered around. So by the time that long since after, or before Tommy arrives at all, Mac already came in and swapped the painting, the real painting that was in the safe. But Reeve meets with Green while Green is repeatedly snubbing Mac's calls, and tells Green she has a real painting, which she knows is a forgery. She had it made as a forgery to sell to Green, under the pretenses that she has stolen the real one, having told Green about the Maestro's plot to have it stolen. Green pays out for this fake painting, and now believes that the one that he had Mac steal isn't the real one, but it is the real one, which upsets Mac.
Someone beat me to it? How did I miss that?
So this is Mac upset that somebody has apparently beaten him to it, that Green thinks Reeves beat him to it. Tommy is currently thinking he's stealing the real painting. Like, absolutely blundering around. He just finally found the safe. So he steals what's in the safe. He's now telling the maestro that he finally did it.
Hello? Hello? God damn it!
Hey, you don't happen to have a light on you, do you?
Mac now sees that Tommy
What's that you
has
got there?
what he
What?
believes
Hey,
is the real
this
painting.
is-
He sees the other fake.
Is that a copy of the maestro's painting?
Oh, I'm
Got
sorry.
one
He
myself.
sees the fake
Pretty good,
that
huh?
Mac put in there.
Yeah, yes, of course.
They smoke for a while.
Oh, shit!
Smoke detector goes off. You saw Mac and Tommy collide there for a moment. My presumption is that Mac bumps into him and knocks the paintings down, or something to that effect. And what he's done here is he's swapped paintings with Tommy.
Fucking smoke detector in the bathroom. Put it out, man. Put it out.
Ouch! Watch it, man.
Sorry. Sorry, I panicked. Anyway, it was nice talking to you. Here's your painting.
Yeah, here's your painting.
See you around, yeah?
Because he was just told the one he stole was fake. We're going to follow Mac here for a moment.
Forgot something I gotta take care of.
Tommy blundering his escape right now.
Nor did I take any photos of it. In fact, any anonymous painting out there on the market could, in fact, be my work.
Fancy me
What the? One day you will seek out the truth using
Looky what I got here.
and of course
This is the real thing.
and
Pay up.
to find my
Two?
Right. So Mac thinks he just got the real one and brings it back to Green after Green has purchased a forgery. But what happened here is that Tommy's blundering his way out right now. Security accosts him and takes it back.
Director, the painting's been found.
But what? Another one? It cannot be.
So, Mac stole it initially, and it makes its way back into the hands of security. So this whole effort to not have the real painting displayed is going to culminate in the painting actually being displayed here. That is my guess. So it's Mac and then security. Yep. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Now it'll probably get a little louder.
Good news. I have a potential buyer. Quit worrying. It's perfectly safe. You know
The movie sequences are not controlled by the rest of the volume settings. I love that. I love the circular theft pattern there. That if Green had paid attention and had just directly taken it from Mac, Green would have the real painting. But he wouldn't take calls from Mac, and he met with somebody else, and that someone else managed to swindle him of the money that was supposed to go to Mac. And as a result, nobody managed to steal the painting. It just moved in a circle.
Cool your jets, old man. You told me once before. I'm not gonna forget it. Yo, old man, you got the merchandise. Ouch! Watch it, man.
Sorry. Sorry, I panicked. Anyway, it was nice talking to you. Here's your painting. See you around, yeah?
You stole it. Hand it over.
Jesus, fine, take it. It ain't worth a shit anyway.
Oh, that's cool, though. That's cool, though.
Looks like you're getting the hang of this. Before we go any further, I should inform you our acoustic detective system does have potential side effects. For example, You may start hearing voices as the test continues.
That's a significant side effect that I feel like you should have been upfront with.
There's nothing to worry about, I can assure you. When the exam
Everything's gonna be fine, just ignore the voices.
We'll provide any additional treatment you might need. Now on to the
That doesn't make me feel better at all.
To test your abilities, we'll try a higher profile case. One I'm sure you remember from the news.
I was not aware of this twist in the game. I am more interested now.
The bombing that occurred last year at the Central Booking Complex downtown. A gruesome tragedy in a crowded police station. 12 people, 12 victims. Now, what's your take on this?
So, since you weren't here for the beginning case, mate, if you look, all these people start as blank circles. And I can only see them when they're in the same region as me. I need to identify them, and then I need to figure out where I can figure out the key events. So we're looking to find out who brought the bomb in, who set it off, and the identity of the Raven amidst all 12 of these people. Well, let's start with these two.
Hello, Sergeant. May I please have my phones back?
Name?
Dwight.
Let me check here. Theft case, huh? No can do. Your phone's evidence in an ongoing case, so...
Hello, Sergeant. May I please have my phones back?
Name?
Dwight.
This guy claims to be Dwight.
Let me check here. Theft case, huh? No can do. Your phone's evidence in an ongoing case, so you'll have to follow procedure.
But they're mine. All right. What do I need to do?
Who told you to come here? Ask them to write you a release form.
An officer named Jessica. I need to go back to her.
Officer Schrader, you working the night
This is Schrader.
shift tonight?
Well, what a surprise. I don't even have to bust you. You still end up here. What do you do this time?
You wound me. I'm nothing if not a law-abiding citizen. Just picking up a pal like a good friend. Well, hey there, Captain Martin.
What are you...
This is Captain Martin, then.
What are you doing here? Got something to take care of is all. Well, I'll be. Blade and Doug? How's life treating you guys?
Shut it, you dumb fuck. Don't let...
Wow. Okay, so these are Blade... let's see here. Blade... Jeez. Blade and Doug. But we don't know which is which.
Like you know me.
You two, phones, wallets, and whatever you have in your pockets on the desk.
Relax, Schrader. We had a small fender bender. They're accompanying me so we can sort out the details.
Hi, Officer Schrader. You don't think you could ask around and see when Chip's gonna get released for me, do you?
Oh, so you own the place now, do you? Find out yourself.
Mickey! Glad to see you!
Officer.
This is then Mickey.
Nice to meet ya. Name's Mickey. Mickey Ocean.
I'll take care of the paper.
Oops.
Hello, Sergeant. What?
You working the night? Got something to... Mickey Ocean.
I'll take care of the paperwork, Schrader. Give this up.
Mickey! Glad to see you!
Officer, nice to meet ya. Name's Mickey. Mickey Ocean.
I'll take care of the paperwork, Schrader. Give this patient gentleman his phone.
Here, now beat it.
I lost 2 of these. There should be another one.
2 phones? You think you're Daddy Warbucks?
By the way, could you tell me where the bathroom is?
Inside, to your left.
Good evening, officer. So sorry for the trouble. My friend didn't know any better.
Whatever, Mickey the sea monkey, was it? Did you bring money for his fine?
That I did. Right here.
I need your signature. And try to keep your buddy on a tighter leash.
Thanks a mil. I'll see you around.
Keep up the great work, rookie.
Tucker, Cassidy, Burn.
Let's see. This is probably Cassidy. Let's go back a little bit.
Keep up the great work, rookie.
Tucker.
Let's see. Tucker. Identifying people will make as fast as possible will make it easier because we can, once we've ID'd them, they show up on the field.
Cassidy.
This is Cassidy.
Burning the midnight oil, I see. And, wow, what do we have here?
Oh, shut up.
Never mind.
Who the hell's calling me at this time of night? Cassidy, take our friend here.
Just a sec. All right, should be here in a few minutes. Now, you gonna tell me what's going on?
I was at the Mountain Hotel when I saw that chump hanging outside. Stole the phone right out of his pocket. Didn't realize that lady cop was standing there watching me the entire time.
You shit for brains. How many times I gotta tell you? You can't make banks stealing phones.
Well, I just thought, you know, practice makes perfect.
Unbelievable. You really are a moron. Ugh, whatever. Look here. I'm gonna show you something. See? This here's a phone I stole on the bus.
I don't get it. You call me stupid for stealing flip phones, and then you steal one yourself. That piece of shit probably ain't even worth $10.
Wait and see, my friend. Wait and see. Hey, buddy. Oh, come on, it's me. Don't tell me you don't recognize your old pal? Yeah. Anyways, you gotta help me out. I'm in a real bind. Got arrested. Solicitation, yeah. Long story short, was on a business trip and got a little antsy. You know the feel. Keep this between us, though, will you? I called because you're the only one I can trust. You've got to help me. Cops asking me for $1,000 to make this whole thing go away, else I'll be processed first thing in the morning. My own money? Think I have any? That dirty cop took my wallet. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here talking to you, now would I? Anyway, you need to wire the money to my friend's bank account.
I have no idea who he's talking to.
165-987-2626. Name's Mickey. Ocean. Yeah, like the sea. You'll be doing me a real solid. A real solid. And I'll pay you right back as soon as I get out. 1,300 big smackolas. The extra 300's for your trouble. Nah, don't mention it. Friendship's worth its weight in gold nowadays.
All right, let me bump it up a little louder here.
Anyway, old Copper's back. Catch you later.
You really think it'll work, Mickey?
He totally bought it. Patience, my friend. Patience. We'll get the money soon enough. Oops. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Second here. We just put an event here.
You just stole that guy's phone. That was something else.
Something else? I'll show you something else. Look at me, Chip, and tell me, what's a phone to you, huh? This phone ain't worth
This is Chip.
Why, if you're gonna just sell it? It's the mobile era now. A phone's more than just a phone, it's access. Access to the owner's... Nah, never mind. You're too stupid to understand all that. What did I tell you, huh? There's my money!
Damn, Mickey, you the man! I'm learning all sorts of new techniques tonight.
Go on, then. Give it a try. We've got a phone right here.
I've got this! Huh. Weird. He's only got one number saved.
Oh dear. That's the detonator phone.
Who cares? Just dial it.
Explosions. Okay. So we're not sure who Jessica, Kent, Blade and Sting. Blade, Sting, and Doug are yet. We have a pretty good idea that it is Chip that detonates the bomb unless there is a simultaneous call. And we have no idea who Raven is.
Hello, Sergeant. May I wait?
Theft case, huh? Now, follow procedure. Ask them to write you a release form.
An officer named Jessica. I need to go back to her.
Officer Schrader, you working the night shift tonight?
Well, what a surprise. I don't even have to bust you, you still end up here. What do you do this time?
You wound me.
Excuse me, officer. Sorry to have to bother you again.
Come on in.
So this has got to be Jessica.
The desk sergeant wants a release form. Can you help? I'd really appreciate my things back.
No problem. I'm almost done. You're lucky you aren't being booked. But you still gotta fill this out.
No! For crying out loud, it's not like I went on a killing spree. There! Ta-da! Signed and dated. Can I leave now?
You two, we're going to reception.
Mickey! Glad to see you.
Officer, nice to meet you. Name's Mickey. Mickey Ocean.
I'll take care of the paperwork, Schrader. Give this patient gentleman his phone.
Here, now beat it.
I lost 2 of these. There should be another one.
2 phones? You think you're Daddy Warbucks?
By the way, could you tell me where the bathroom is?
Inside, to your left.
Good evening, officer.
Okay, so Dwight got the release.
So sorry for the trouble. My friend didn't know any better.
Whatever.
Got to follow him everywhere. Doesn't matter where.
God damn it. Who are you calling at a time like this? Answer the fucking phone.
Again, the goal here is we identify everybody so that we can follow around the events, kind of slide back and forth through time, figure out the answers to the 3 questions that are partially obscured by me here. It's who brought a bomb into the station that seems to go off somewhere in the lobby area here. Who set off the bomb, and I think that is Chip. Not intentionally, but Chip dials the one number on the phone that Mickey stole from Dwight when he bumped into him while leaving the station. He gives the phone to Chip after giving him a little tutorial in some cell phone or phone-based confidence trickery. Chip dials the number, explosions. So, I'm paying particular attention to Dwight so that we can figure out if he is the one that placed the bomb. Now, I'm marking Dwight making a call because if around the same time we're following someone else and their phone rings and they do not answer, there's a chance that they are the one that Dwight is calling at that time. I just flushed the toilet.
Beautiful. Why'd they even bother?
Aw, shove it already. Just open the gig.
Well, let's try to limit our alcohol next time, maybe.
Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Okay. So we don't have any info there.
Sure, I'll bet you were totally dry in college or whatever. Having trouble walking straight. Ooh, legs a bit heavier than I remember.
See, more proof that you shouldn't drink in your condition. This way. Let's get you released.
Sounds like there's a cane or a walker involved here. Maybe
You know for a fact my test came back clean as a whistle.
Yeah, don't push it. Drunk or not, you still hit a guy.
You seem to have misplaced.
How are you here?
Okay. One of these folks, either the bomb was in there or one of these folks was carrying it. All right, let's see here. What else do we have hanging around? There's Chip. Okay, let's follow this guy. This is one of the folks that was present during the explosion in the proximity of the source of the explosion. Okay, there's snoring.
And I need you to keep it that way.
I kind of have vibes of one of the Batman movies where the Joker plants a bomb inside one of his henchmen that gets arrested.
Do whatever you need to do, just don't. You go first.
Roger that.
Oh, Dwight is calling this guy.
Where's this place, huh? Oh, fuck 'em and fuck 'em. Damn, I missed the phone call.
The customer you're trying to reach is not available.
Dwight's second call doesn't go through because the guy's trying to call him.
Please call back.
Anybody here? Anybody still breathing?
Well, would you look who's awake? What are you in for, huh? Let's see. Public. What are you in for, huh?
Hey, come on, let me out.
What are you in for, huh? Let's see. Public intoxication. Beautiful. Why'd they even bother?
Aw, shove it already. Just open the gate.
Let's try to limit our alcohol next time, maybe.
I didn't even have that much. How come I passed out? Somebody slipped something in my drink.
It really does sound like this guy's a walking bomb. Because it sounds like he got drugged, dropped off somewhere, he got picked up and brought into the station, where he wakes up. He expected to get a call from Dwight. So it's not like he was just some random dude.
I still feel groggy.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of guys like you, all claiming they didn't drink that much.
Sure, I'll bet you were
Such a
totally
loud
dry
door.
in college or whatever. Having trouble walking straight. Legs a bit heavier than I remember.
See, more proof that you shouldn't drink in your condition.
To me, this sounds like it's either a prosthetic. I'm guessing it's a prosthetic.
This way. Let's get you released.
For a fact, my test came back clean as a whistle.
Yeah, don't push it. Drunk or not, you still hit a government view here.
Seem to have misplaced.
Why are you here?
Okay, so there's at least 3 other people that are suspects for being the bomb carrier. We have Jessica sitting here. Somebody's going to come into the room shortly in.
Hello, Sergeant.
No can go. You'll have to follow procedure.
Age is fine for petty theft.
You broke the law.
What? Doesn't surprise me that you're a rookie. No one else about an eye at something like this on night patrol. You're wasting everybody's time.
I've had just about... Thankfully, you won't be my problem much longer. Somebody paid your ticket.
I'm in no hurry. Though can't say the same for the guy whose phone I pinched. He looked like a real complainer.
Chip already stole someone's phone.
Sorry to have to bother you again.
Doug?
We're going to follow Martin, Blade, and somebody else here.
Don't act like you know me.
You two, phones, wallets, and whatever you have in your pockets on the desk.
Relax, Schrader. We had a small fender bender. They're accompanying me so we can sort out the details.
It was just a car accident, Captain. Did that really require bringing us all the way in like this? I got somewhere I need to be.
Yeah, are you picking on Doug?
Quiet!
Doug makes you Blade.
Both of you. I'm doing this by the book. And now that we're back at the station, I'm gonna make you take another breathalyzer.
We blew at the scene and it came back negative. What more do you want? You gonna let us go or not?
Congratulations, loudmouth. You're up first. Follow me. You, stay right here.
All right, we're going to follow Martin and Blade here.
What the hell were you thinking? Hitting a police car? Did it ever occur to you that it might blow your cover?
I had to act fast. The info I've got is crucial. For my investigation. Raven's going to show up tonight.
What?
All right, I want you to tell me everything. I'll send someone to keep Doug busy.
We're sticking with Blade here.
All right, I've sent someone in to stall Doug. Now tell me what you know. But make it quick. That car accident you staged won't buy us much time.
Yeah, Doug was already getting suspicious. Okay, how much do you know about Raven?
I've heard all sorts of things.
Not necessarily directly antagonistic, but in some way in opposition to Blade's investigation.
I've been undercover as part of his organization for 2 years. Everything you've heard about him is true. After he pulls off a major heist, he wipes out his crew and gets a new identity. Remember that cargo freighter? The one that blew up in the harbor? Raven's doing. Got what he wanted, murdered his guys, and scuttled the ship with a remotely detonated explosive. All the info we've gathered on him suggests he eventually kills anyone who's seen his face.
That explains why I can't find a single person who knows what this psycho looks like.
To tell you the truth, I wouldn't be able to positively ID Raven if he was standing right in front of me. But if this precious pattern of his means anything, we might have a chance of nabbing him tonight. He's made himself nothing short of a fortune running the rackets in this city the past few years. So when he calls a meeting with all of his associates up at the Mountain Hotel, I'm guessing he's looking to tie up loose ends. Even if he claims it's to pass on the Empire to one of his lieutenants.
No wonder Doug's throwing a hissy fit about getting up to that hotel.
He wouldn't miss this get-together for the world. He's been wanting more territory for a while now, and he thinks he's got a shot at the crown. That's why he's so anxious. The rest of the underbosses are probably headed there as we speak. Raven's supposed to show up later.
You don't think by any chance that Doug is Raven?
I don't think he is, but I can't say for certain. A lot of guys will be there. Any one of them could be him. If we sweep up the whole group, we can sort him when we book him.
I guess we'll see. Okay, you head up there with Doug. I'll put together a squad to back you up.
Got it. Now let's make this real.
Fucking cops! You ain't got shit on me! DUI!
Yeah, don't push it. Drunk or not, you still hit a government vehicle.
Why are you here?
All right, let's Martin says he's going to get somebody to keep Doug busy.
Jess, there's a man in the conference room. Go in there and stall him for as long as you can.
Conference room? Why? What did he do?
Car accident. Fake car accident. Only it didn't seem so fake to him. And I need you to keep it that way. Do whatever you need to do, just don't let him leave.
Roger that.
Word on the street is, Raven's in town. So everyone stay vigilant.
Raven?
I don't have all the info, but I'll fill you in once I have more.
So Martin just said a name that could potentially have set off sleeper agents.
Hey, babe, you knew?
Jess, I'll take it from here.
But Captain Martin told me...
Like I said, I'll take it from here.
Understood.
Which implies Tucker's in league with Doug.
Let's talk in my office. Take a seat, please. Now, what the fuck are you doing here?
That idiot Blade hit a cop car, and that buffoon Martin arrested us. He's just trying to give us a hard time.
Martin's always been trouble. You think he heard something? Not that it matters. I've got everything under control. Picked up Sting and Kint to clear the way for you to take over.
Okay.
Who'd have thought, huh? Oh. All three of us in the same police station. Those two behave?
Sting didn't even try to run.
Sounds just like that old fox. Kent?
Kint, he couldn't run even if he wanted to.
What do you mean by that?
I went to the Mountain Hotel earlier to case the place and found Kint in a VIP room. Sucker was already 3 sheets to the wind. Saw an opportunity, so I had him booked for public intoxication.
Okay, guy in the cell is Kint.
No shit. Huh. Why'd Kent get there so early? You think the boss told him? Before the rest
Okay,
of us?
even more confident now that Kent has a bomb somewhere on his person, unbeknownst to him. Because Kent was already drunk or sedated or something like that at the hotel where Blade thinks Raven was gathering all of his co-conspirators in order to have them killed off so that he could take on a new identity. They, I guess, since nobody really knows Raven's identity. So Tucker, thinking that he was removing a competitor to Doug, potentially brought the explosive to the police station. Now, that makes this question vague, as if Kent is effectively the bomb. Did Kent bring the bomb? Or because Kent was unconscious, did Tucker bring the bomb by bringing Kent in?
Anyone else there? What's your boss look like?
Nice try. Only us three have ever seen our boss in the flesh. He likes to keep a low profile, you know?
I wasn't trying to trick you. Just curious, is all.
Yeah, but something's off. I've seen Kent drink for years, yet I've... never seen him drunk. Not even once.
Looked pretty sauce to me. Didn't even wake up on the ride over. Must have had himself a whole bottle. Or 5.
Yeah, well, this guessing game won't get us anywhere. You keep an eye on those two there, will you? We can't let anything go wrong.
I'm getting the impression that Dwight is Raven.
Now, I'm gonna go see the boss.
Okay, I'll see you out.
You know for a fact my test came back clean as a whistle.
Yeah, don't put...
All right, let's go back and see who Cassidy was talking to. I want to see when Cassidy comes into that room. This is probably Sting.
What are you guys trying to pull?
Yep.
Oh, huh? I mean, setting up roadblocks and arresting people for no good reason.
Tucker gave the order earlier today. He didn't explain anything, and I had no idea he was trying to catch you.
What's this Tucker up to?
Now that you mention it, Tucker has been acting strange lately. Before he brought you in, he was up at the Mountain Hotel. Picked up a drunk. Guy's still lying and holding.
Mountain Hotel? What are the odds? What's that drunk?
Okay, Sting is probably another affiliated one. Typing.
Look like?
Like any other dirty drunk. Had himself a good limp, though.
His leg, was it prosthetic? And did he have a scar on his right eye?
And how do you know all that? You know the guy?
Interesting. Doug's behind this, no question.
Okay, so we have Sting, Doug, and Kent. Tucker is Doug's minion. Cassidy is Sting's. Kent is looks like they're the patsy, or at least the initial victim. So they went to the hotel early, and I presume Raven drugs them and wires them up with a bomb, with the idea that Kent will be there when the other lieutenants show up, and they will set the bomb off. But Tucker goes up to the hotel and brings Kent in for public intoxication, thus bringing the bomb to the prison here. As Jessica is releasing Kent and walking him here, Dwight, for unknown reasons, was here in the police station and had his cell phones confiscated and is getting them retrieved. I think it's Jessica that was the one that was working with him, but gets the cell phones released. Dwight leaves, but Mickey picks his pocket, effectively, does the whole kind of bump into him, pick his pocket thing, and takes one of the cell phones. And is, again, demonstrating confidence trickery to Chip, and gives that phone to Chip after showing him that, and is like, okay, now you try. Dwight is walking back in to talk to the police officer and say, I lost one of my phones again, where did it go? And that's about the time that Chip dials the only number that was on that phone, which I'm presuming makes Kent explode. Because comically...
Doug, why's that?
Our boss informed us he was going to choose his successor. Only me, Doug, and Kent have a shot, really. Now Doug asked Tucker to lock me and Kent up. It's so obvious. He wants to make sure he's the only candidate.
Damn, you're telling me that drunk was an underboss?
He took a bullet for the boss. That's how he lost his leg. That prosthetic leg of his was a gift from our boss, too. Got anything else?
Oh.
For me, I gotta get to that hotel.
That prosthetic was a gift from Raven, and Kent, as he's leaving, says, man, the leg feels heavier.
Actually, there is something else. I just heard from Martin that it's highly likely Raven's about to resurface.
Raven? Get out of here.
If Martin said so, there's gotta be some truth behind it. You've heard of Raven, too?
Only rumors. Word on the street is Raven kills anyone who gets a look at his face. Once he's made enough money, he runs off and gets himself a new identity. No one even knows what he looks like.
Yeah, they don't know that they're working for Raven. They're working for their boss.
Holy shit! That's cold, man! Don't tell me you're Raven.
If I was him, you'd be the first to go. Just cut this bullshit and get me out of here. Come on.
But what am I gonna tell Tucker?
Let me worry about him. Let's go.
Yeah, don't push it. Drunk or not, you still hit a government. Are you here? Seem to have this. Why are you?
Yeah, why are you here? Like, you've got Blade, the one investigating. You have Sting and Cassidy, Doug and Tucker. All of the people involved in this are in this little ball here.
You here?
Okay. So, I think Kent is the bomb, but Kent was unconscious during this. So Tucker brought... So, I'm assuming because Kent is the bomb, Tucker brought the bomb. Chip set it off, and Raven is Dwight, because Dwight was the one that had the detonator, that was certainly going to use it. Okay, then it's Kent brought the bomb. Yep. Only the first question was unclear. Volume get loud.
I went to the Mountain Hotel earlier to case the place and found Kent in a VIP room. Sucker was already 3 sheets to the wind.
I think the boss told him before the rest of us. Yeah, but something's off. I've seen Kent drink for years, and I've never seen him drunk. Not even once.
Kent gets called early. Kent gets called to the location early. Dwight drugs him and rigs his prosthetic leg with a bomb. Tucker goes there early to case the place out for Doug. Finds Kent and brings him into the station, thus causing the bomb to be at the station. Dwight is at the station trying to get his phones, which are his personal phone and the detonator. Doug is talking to Tucker about Tucker bringing in people. Sting is talking to Cassidy. Blade is investigating Raven. They're all together here by coincidence.
I was at the Mountain Hotel.
Mickey steals Dwight's detonator, hands it to Chip to show him to demonstrate cell phone scamming. Chip calls the number and makes Kent explode, killing Doug, Tucker, a whole bunch of people.
Does it strike you as odd that these situations seem to be full of coincidences? Sorry, I meant great job. You're progressing through these examples at a steady pace, but I knew you could crack them. All right, on to the next one. Tell me, Detective, do you enjoy the theater?
All right, have a good evening, casemate. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, the volume is all over the place because the movies don't follow the volume settings. Ooh, okay. We have, let's see here, 12 people. We have who organized Emily's murder, who sent all the ghost texts, who followed the ghost texts, instructions to kill Sasha. Okay, 3 questions. Let's see, we have the 2 there. There. Just checking around the places, seeing where all the places are. Somebody in here. Nobody in the bathroom. This kind of has like a... Is this meant to be like a lounge, an office, or like a control room for the stage? Wow. Somebody's getting squished by a stage piece. Got this boom arm over it with something suspended. All right, let's start here.
Seems like your old castmates were just as surprised as the trade papers by your return to this stage.
I've got it.
Seems like your old castmates were just as surprised as the trade papers by your return to this stage.
I've got to thank you for that, Harvey. So,
You are Harvey.
all the articles. Broadway star Sasha returns to
And you're Sasha. Okay, well, at least she's willing to talk about herself in the third person. That will help us.
independent theater for limited run. Talk about publicity. Even I wanted to believe that fairy tale you fed the press.
Well, the people are buying it for now. Still a lot of work to do, you know. And a lot of reporters outside. In any case, you gotta put up a good show this time. We don't want people to start wondering why you really came back. Otherwise, we'll have a PR disaster on our hands.
Don't worry. I did this show for years, remember? I didn't get this big by doing nothing.
In that, I have no doubt, Sasha, my dear. It's just, when we meet that good-for-nothing who's blackmailing you, don't let him get under your skin.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah? If money can make it all go away, then that's what we're gonna do.
There's only 3 people who know what really happened 2 years ago. Whoever's blackmailing me this time, I highly doubt they have anything legit. Probably just someone who heard the rumors and wants to make a quick buck. Got another text. It's asking me to meet him in the storeroom.
Let's go.
We are.
Agree?
Come on in.
Slim?
Slim.
Surprised?
Sasha, let me handle this. You keep hinting you have something, so let's see it.
Well, allow me to introduce you to this rope.
Let me guess. You're gonna try to hang us with that frayed piece of junk.
Oh, you're right about that. See this cut here? Who did that, I wonder? What do you think the police would say if they got their hands on this, huh?
I don't know. Have time for this.
Was used in crimes.
You got your cash. Give it here.
And just remember, this deal never happened. You go around blabbing about this, and you'll live to regret it. Mark my words.
Oh, I see. I see you're still as vengeful as you were 2 years ago.
And no more of those texts.
Oh, this is the
either.
command room.
Those about drove me crazy.
What texts?
Oh, stop playing dumb. You sent me texts in Emily's name. Look for yourself.
You'll pay with your life the next time you return to the stage. Emily. Oh my. That's too hilarious. What? Are you being haunted now?
Oh, shut it! Did you send this or not?
So, Slim is blackmailing her, but denies having sent the text posing as Emily.
As if. Look, that ain't even my phone number. Maybe it was from Emily. Ooh, scary.
You're such an asshole.
Sasha, leave it. We got the evidence back. That's all that matters. Let's just get out of here.
Come on.
Nice seeing you. Break a...
We're following Sasha and Harvey around here.
Huh? What's he want now?
What? More bad news?
No, it's nothing.
Harvey will get a text here.
Huh? What's he want now?
What? More bad news?
No, it's nothing. I don't think Slim
Very
sent those
visually
texts.
visually
He's in it for the
appealing,
money,
is it?
Not to torment you.
Then, whoever it was is still out there?
I'm afraid so. Tomorrow's the anniversary of Emily's death. I'm starting to think you going on stage isn't a good idea. At least until we've figured this whole thing out. I mean, what if someone attacks you?
I get you're concerned, but don't be, okay? I told Larry I'd do 3 shows, but my plan is to perform for 1 night only. I'm supposed to appear back on Broadway tomorrow. I get you're concerned, but don't be, okay?
Okay.
I told Larry I'd do 3 shows, but my plan is to perform for 1 night only. I'm supposed to appear back on Broadway tomorrow. I signed a new agreement with the Halcyon Theater Company and everything. If I don't show up, I'll be in breach of contract.
Though that's only for willful breach. What if it was force majeure? Say, for instance, you get injured. Then we'd have enough time to get to the bottom of those mysterious texts.
Injured?
Yeah, you know, a fake injury. That would do it. Oh, and say you're injured in front of the press.
Slim is going to the bathroom, apparently.
You know, I think you might be onto something. Maybe pull the same old trick from 2 years ago. Yeah. Alright. I'll need to go pay a visit to our old friend. But first, I need an excuse to play the witch. Let me think. Buy me a coffee?
Huh? Oh. You weren't kidding when you said same old trick. You even have any allergies?
If I did have an allergy, it'd be a fake one. I'm an actress, remember?
She's an actress. She just plays a terrible person.
Toodles.
I don't think you can use the word toodles without sounding at least a little terrible. It's kind of like it's hard to say waffles in a menacing fashion. Like, it doesn't matter how evil the villain is, the minute the word waffles comes out of their mouth, it kind of takes the edge off of the scene. I can't imagine you can say toodles without sounding a bit like a jerk. Let's keep with Sasha.
Just wanted to come say hi to Jeff.
Sounds good. I'll let you two talk. I gotta check in with the other actors.
There?
Sasha?
Oh, hey, Four Eyes.
This is Four Eyes.
Just wanted to come say hi to Jeff.
Sounds good. I'll let you two talk.
Like machine
I
humming
gotta
in here.
Check in with the other actors.
That you, Sasha? Heard you was gonna come back, but what you doing down here? Figured you'd be up on stage getting ready.
I have a favor to ask.
Whoa, 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 no siree. Not again, Sash.
It'll be easy. Just do it the same way as you did last time.
Not with tomorrow being the anniversary of you-know-what. You can't keep pulling these stunts. Give my old heart a break.
Oh, stop it! You were well paid. Though now that you mention it, what did you do with that old rope?
Threw it in the trash, of course. Why? What's it to you?
The trash, of course! That must be where the person who just blackmailed me found it!
What? That's impossible!
Calm down, I took care of it.
So it'll be useful to know this person's name so I can take notes. Otherwise, it's just like, that guy in the room did the stuff. It's kind of difficult to draw the murder wall. To pin the murder wall threads properly if you just have to keep saying that guy in the room.
Cost me a fortune, though. Cleaning up your mess. What do you say? You help me again, and we'll call it even.
If someone really found it, that's just more reason for me not to do it again.
Relax, will ya?
Harvey's meeting with
Suspected you
Slim.
Last time. Four Eyes got all the heat.
Yeah, but while everyone was suspecting Four Eyes, he was suspecting me.
I'm going to take a quick break here. I will be right back, and we'll resume. Resituated here, folks. Just a moment. Okay, let's see here. Sammy is still there. I'm pleased that Sammy isn't holding a grudge for the vet visit on Tuesday. She was really not thrilled about having to go in a cat carrier. But after the initial rage and such that happened upon being put inside of it, she was much more resigned about it, and then came out largely okay once she was back home, which is great.
That quiet creep was obsessed with Emily. Started poking into things after you left. Even if you were willing to pay me again, the only place I'd have to spend it is the prison commissary.
That won't happen, I promise. You want to know why? Because you'll be dropping the house on me this time.
On you?
That's exactly right.
Okay, so I get the impression that Sasha is the orchestrator for the death of Emily. What seems to have happened, and I'm kind of guessing at the moment, but these are the pieces that I can see. Several people were involved, but Sasha was in some way involved in a plot, potentially started the plot to injure, not, I don't know if it was necessarily the intent to kill, but to at the very least injure an Emily. Four Eyes was involved. Slim was at least adjacent. But Slim showing us a old rope with a slice in it, and the fact that we've got this boom arm suspending what is vaguely house-shaped. You can see there's like a peaked roof and like a little side portion right here over the area. The implication that I get is that it was set up so that the rope would break and, potentially squish a victim. So we don't know too many more details, but that puts Sasha pretty high on the list of people that would have tried to orchestrate Emily's murder. Now, apparently after the murder, whoever this was that's talking with Sasha right now disposed of the damaged rope. It's kind of weird that the rope would still have a cut in it unless there were like multiple cuts and only one of them broke. But disposed of the cut rope, like by throwing it in the trash. Wow, there's a bunch of people in here. Slim found it and has been holding on to it to blackmail Sasha and was just paid off. Apparently Harvey is at least meeting with Slim right now. After the death, Four Eyes here, assuming a nickname, with a name like Four Eyes, I'm presuming that this is a nickname or that they had some of the most cruel parents. Started investigating the murder and was paying a lot of attention to this guy. So let's see who some of these folks end up being. Please identify this person.
Even you know I don't want to commit suicide, right? You just cut the rope. And after Four Eyes presses the button to drop the house, I'm gonna pretend it hits my feet.
Your feet? What exactly you trying to pull, Sash?
That doesn't concern you. Just do what I'm asking, all right? Then we're finished. And you can pretend this never happened.
Well, all right. There, it's done. You want me to change the marks on the stage, too?
What kind of stupid question is that? I don't want to get injured for real. Leave the marks right where they are. Otherwise, that thing might actually fall on me. Understood? Good. I'm gonna go get ready.
Okay, so there's a distinct possibility here that those marks are going to get moved after.
I'll be damned. Everyone wants me to cut the rope today. Something tells me tonight's show is gonna be a real showstopper.
Uh-oh. Somebody's pressured him to cut the rope again. Let's...
My name's Helen. Sasha? Is that... It is you! Oh, wow. I'm one of your biggest fans. A fan? I didn't know they allowed fans backstage. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. Actually, I'm your makeup artist. My name's Helen, and I have followed your career from here to Broadway. And I hear you're going to Hollywood next. Oh, I can't believe it. Would it be rude to ask for your autograph? When's your movie start shooting? And is it true your first on-screen role is some big bad villain? Why don't we continue this conversation while you do my makeup? Have a seat. Now, what were you asking
Sasha
about my
seems
new
like such a
movie?
nice person.
There's something on my mirror. Killers will be killed. Emily. Oh my gosh! That's the same thing all those ghost texts were saying. Who was in here earlier? I've been waiting right outside this room since Larry told me I was in charge of your makeup. No one's come in or out. And Emily? Didn't Emily die? No
Okay,
wonder this
so
message
the
says
question will be, did
written
she actually stay here the whole time?
blood. There's no way you can perform after this, Sasha. Look closer, you little fool. It's not blood, it's lipstick. Now I'm certain whoever's behind this must be here in the theater. And I'm going to catch them and make their life miserable. Wait here. I need to go look for someone. Look for Four Eyes. You seen that manager of mine?
Harvey? As I recall, he went into the storeroom earlier.
Got it. Thanks. I figured it out. Emily is in the... What? What the fuck? Oh my god, guys! Are you okay? Who could have done this? Harvey, wake up!
Okay, something bad happened here.
Harvey! What's going on? Why is the back door locked? Larry! Something terrible's happened. What?
Whoa there, Sasha. Calm down. What happened?
It's Harvey and Slim and Chrome Dome and Leo. They...
Chrome Dome and Leo are in here too. And one of these people is Larry.
Somebody's knocked them out. I don't even know if they're still alive.
Wow. That's impossible. I just saw them earlier at the rehearsal.
They're in the storeroom. Follow me.
The storeroom? That's where Slim goes to get high. He thinks the straw in his costume masks the smell. Anyway, it's almost showtime.
I get the impression that they're doing Wizard of Oz. Because she's got to be the Wicked Witch. They've got a house to drop. There's a costume with straw in it.
You and Ashley get ready to go out. I'll send Four Eyes to check.
There's no way I'm going back on stage now. I want to get out of here, but I can't because someone locked the back door. Perhaps it...
Okay, I think that's Ashley and this is Larry.
Is too dangerous for Sasha. Maybe I can...
Who is it?
Is Sasha there?
Who's asking? And what do you want with her?
It's me, Leo. Just need to talk to...
Okay, one of these is Leo. Let's go back here a minute.
Is Sasha there?
Who's asking? And what do you want with her?
It's me, Leo. Just need to talk to Sasha for a sec.
They could be lying that they're Leo, given the whole voice check thing, but...
Conscious in the storeroom. I don't know who that man is.
Okay, that's not Leo, then.
Or what he wants.
Sasha isn't here right now. And you're not in the first scene either, so head backstage. We've already got enough going on here.
What should I do, Larry? I can't just leave. He might be waiting outside.
I'm thinking you can use the side door on the stage. You can play the witch in the first scene. Then, when the smoke appears, you can use it as cover and leave from the side. And as for Dorothy, Ashley can play her, can't you?
All right. If you're sure.
Of course. Quick, let's switch our costumes. Give us a hand, Helen, would you?
Right, I'm on it.
Okay, so Sasha was originally going to play Dorothy. She's all panicky right now. But she's going to play the witch now. And Ashley's going to be Dorothy. The plan that Sasha had was for the house to fall and for her to pretend that it hit her feet so that she could fake an injury and not break contract. Harvey damaged the rope, so the thing is probably going to fall faster or something like that than it is supposed to, and she said don't change the marks. So the question is, are the marks going to be a threat to her? The different marks, or the original marks, are those only going to help her if she is Dorothy? If she's in the Wicked Witch's position, will the house squish her? That is the question. Will there be a squish?
The role of the witch is simple. Just follow the marks on the stage.
Yeah.
Got it.
We're all set then. You know the lines.
Of course.
We've already got enough going on.
Leo, just need to talk to Sasha for a sec.
He's lying. I just saw Leo.
We're
on it. Hurry.
The role of the witch is simple. Just follow the marks on the stage.
Got it.
It's like
We're all
the
set.
fake Leo is heading around.
Right, Ashley?
Oh, don't worry. I've played Dorothy before.
All right. We're on, Four Eyes. Raise the curtains.
Miracles? Ha! More like a fool's hope. In Oz, magic means strength. Magic means power.
The fake Leo is over here.
The Witch of the East possess that power. You shall all bow before me. There shall be no hope. There shall be no miracle.
On my mark. Now. What?
What? She's...
Yep. It's as she's going to escape. The house gets dropped, and it is dropped in a way that it just instead of it being lowered down, the rope snaps and Sasha gets squished. So let's see here. Let's follow Harvey this time. Indeed, Tess. Squish. Wow. Everybody out here.
Oh, no. Sasha will be joining tonight's performance, which means there's going to be a lot of press. So, since we've got some time, why don't we rehearse the opening scene one more time? Blocking's crucial here.
We've got this. Don't worry.
Sasha's playing Dorothy today, which means, Ashley, you'll be playing the supporting roles.
Really? I knew this would happen. Well, whatever.
All right. Four Eyes, you play Dorothy for now. Just follow the marks on the stage.
Got it.
Okay, Witch, stand on the mark.
We're waiting for Harvey and Sasha to move here.
Start walking. Tech, are you ready? Okay, press the button, Four Eyes. Make sure the house lands right in front of the witch. Okay, the witch screams. Now, she's dead. Release the dry ice, and the witch leave the stage from the back.
Okay. Ashley following the position for the witch. If you looked, she was back away from the house. When Sasha did it, she went right under the house.
Right in front of the witch. Okay, the witch screams. Now, she's dead. Release the dry ice, and the witch leave the stage from the back. Dorothy, you're on. Walk to the center of the stage.
That is a great deal of distance to cover with dry ice. Like, that's 3/4 of the stage that you'd have to flood with the fake fog that the witch is leaving through, as opposed to the door, which is like 1/4 of that distance right to the side. Go through that door and loop around, you know?
Good job, guys. Great job. Looking good. Send the house back up, Four Eyes. And while you're at it, check that rope, will you?
Will do. What is it?
Lots going on. We're following Harvey, though. Actually, no. They're going in to meet with Slim. Let's back up a little bit. We're going to keep on Four Eyes and Helen.
Got a minute, Four Eyes?
What is it?
You've been working in this theater for quite some time, yeah? So you knew Emily, the actress who played Dorothy before Sasha? You wouldn't happen to know if Sasha had anything to do with her...
So Helen is talking to Four Eyes about Emily's death.
Death, would you?
So then, you heard the rumors too.
Sasha took Emily's place right after she died, and just like that, her career took off. I mean, it's hard not to suspect her.
You can believe what you want, but there's no evidence. There's no use in going around pointing fingers.
I guess I just don't get it. I mean, how did the house suddenly just fall on her? Who was holding the remote when it happened?
I was...
Oh? Don't tell me that you might've...
Of course not. And it's not like I wasn't a suspect as well. But there's no way I could have done it. The remote only controls the hook on the rope. If the rope breaks, well, no remote control or hook can stop that. The rope broke before I even pressed the button. That was confirmed by the police, too.
Oh, I see. Still quite the interesting coincidence, though.
Yeah, think whatever you want. But watch it. If Sasha finds out you've been snooping around, She'll make your life miserable.
So this is Sasha's biggest fan is asking one of the other people involved about the rumors that Emily was murdered in a way that gave Sasha a leg up in her career.
Noted. Anyway, I'll get out of your hair. Wow, so this thing holds up that whole house, huh?
Hey, what do you think you're doing in here?
Oh, cool your jets. It's faster to get to the dressing room through here.
Faster until you break your leg on something.
All right, all right. Duly noted, Mr. Fun Killer. One quick question, though, just because I'm curious. This rope, what happens when it gets old, huh? Will it break?
Break? Did someone tell you to come asking me questions?
Heavens to Murgatroyd, it was just a...
Wow, heavens to Murgatroyd. There's an old one. I can't remember. Wasn't that a Hanna-Barbera character that would say that? It wasn't the Pink Panther. It was a large cat that also happened to be pink amongst that cast of characters. Is that Snagglepuss? I think that was Snagglepuss. Their catchphrase was heavens to Murgatroyd.
Question, whatever. Have fun.
I thought Sylvester was suffering succotash. Guy is optimally positioned to block the screen right now. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Let's check in with the kitties while we wait for him to decide he wants to sit in a slightly different position. The pillow has been reoccupied. I had to remove the blanket that was already there and pummel that pillow to get it back into the proper configuration so that they would sit on it again. And yes, Tess, Sky does stare. He has one of those. His eyes are always like fully dilated when he's looking around. He's taking it all in. Okay, so the room with the mirror still hasn't had anybody but Sasha and Harvey in it.
Helen, I've got the most brilliant idea.
Wow, what's got you all in a tizzy, girl?
The idea of a lifetime. This is gonna be a golden opportunity for me. But I need your help.
I'm listening.
I was just talking to Larry, and he reminded me of something. If there's gonna be as much press here as he says, I need to play Dorothy. Even just once. It's guaranteed to get my name out there.
Okay. So this is...
Sure it would, but there's no way in hell Sasha will agree to that.
Well, sure. Not willingly, but... What if something were to, happen? and she wouldn't be able to play Dorothy.
And just what are you thinking, huh? You pull something like that, and Sasha will eat you alive.
Oh, I'm not gonna hurt her or anything. Just who do you think I am? I'm thinking something more along the lines of those ghost texts from Emily.
You mean that actress who died on stage, right? A couple different people have said they've gotten texts from her now.
This is the ghost text plan. All right. Let's follow Harvey like we've been following Helen around for so long. Let's stick with it.
Yeah, and rumors say it was Sasha who had Emily killed, which is how Sasha became the leading actress.
I was just talking to Four Eyes about that. He said there was no proof and that I shouldn't fan the flames, so to speak.
I don't need any proof. All I'm thinking is, what if I use the whole ghost texting thing to scare Sasha a little? Make it so she doesn't want to play Dorothy anymore.
Okay, so this is where the
chance.
message on the mirror is going to come from.
Actually, not a half-bad plan. From what I heard, everyone here liked Emily a lot. Wouldn't surprise me if Sasha feels like target numero uno right now.
They did seem to be pretty choked up anytime someone mentioned her name. If they really think she was murdered, I wouldn't doubt they'd be out for blood.
This is when Sasha's meeting with the unnamed individual.
I'll play along. But what is it you need me to do exactly? I'm not gonna hurt anyone. Just letting you know that right now.
What do you take me for, huh? Nah. All I need you to do is give her dressing room a little makeover before she goes in. To scare her a little, you know?
This is the fake Leo. I only know that because I've got him clicked.
Yeah. You can thank me later. Sasha? You in there?
So the message is from Helen, and it's an unrelated plot. Okay, so Helen starts waiting out in front of the door from here on out. Let's rewind and follow Harvey. Storage room. Waiting. Slim returns.
Pretty convincing back there, huh? Now where's my cut?
Ah.
There you go. Gotta hand it to you, man. Must have been tough getting Miss Big Star back.
Don't flatter me. But what was that text about, huh? You don't trust me? Had to hear Sasha in my conversation for yourself, so you make me call you behind her back. That's a good way of getting caught. Also, that's a bit paranoid, even for you. But whatever. She agreed to the fake injury thing, so we'll be fine.
Wait, what? Text? Call? I did no such thing. This whole thing too much for you, big guy? Rattling a few brain cells?
So Slim was only involved in a blackmail plot, and Harvey thought that's what Slim was working with, but apparently there was a subsequent message that Harvey um, that convinced Harvey to work with Sasha on a fake injury plan.
Huh? You sent me a text telling me to call you, you ignoramus. Look, right here. Call me. Don't let Sasha know. Gotta hear what she wants to do next, huh?
What the hell? Let me see that.
That's not what the...
Whatever. She agreed to the fake injury thing, so we'll be fine.
Wait, what? Text? Call? I did no such thing. This whole... thing too much for you, big guy? Rattling a few brain cells, huh?
Okay,
You sent
so
me a text telling me to call you, you
from
ignoramus.
Slim's number,
Look,
a message came to
call.
Harvey.
Don't let Sasha know. Gotta hear what she wants to do next, huh?
What the hell? Let me see that.
And see? The text before that, telling me to get her to fake an injury. And before that...
Okay.
telling me to convince her to come back to the theater.
I'm going to say show, because despite the fact that we have this big, long text box, our messages are limited to this long. So, like, on the screen, even though the messages are, the box is at least more than double that length, the messages can't get too close to the end of the cat cam there.
Whoa. Why would I care about any of that? I'm only in this for the money. Doesn't matter to me if she's injured or not, or even if she performs tonight. Besides, this ain't even my phone number.
Wait, if these aren't...
Oh, can't spell.
from you, then who the hell are they from?
Wait a minute. Hold it. I remember this number. It ain't yours? All the texts I've been getting were from this number too.
To some extent, the way I'm taking notes here is kind of how I used to take notes, and that's I'm writing stuff down, but that doesn't mean I'm ever going to read the notes. It's just the act of writing them down.
What? Let me see your phone.
Here, see for yourself. And check out all those texts you sent me.
Well, I'll be damned. Then whoever this person is, they've been contacting both of us.
God damn it. Let me check something. That old contact book should still be in this room somewhere. Emily. There she is. 917633. Fuck me.
Okay, so this is...
That's Emily's number.
Yeah.
God damn! Then all this was Emily's idea? And the rope I got?
And our meeting today? Well, this is starting to creep me out.
Yeah. The blackmail and the injury thing were, quote, Emily's idea.
Wait. You don't really think it's Emily's ghost, do you?
Nah, fuck it. I'm calling this number. Let's see who answers. Chrome Dome, Leo. Hey, guys.
The show's about to start. What are you still doing here?
I could ask the same of you two.
So Chrome Dome and Leo
who
are
you
in here.
carting along, huh? Wait, Chrome Dome, Leo. The hell is going on here?
Nice stash of cash you got there, huh? Do I get
It's 4 people as well.
a piece of it too?
No.
Clean up the mess.
Take a look at all this cash. Forget about Dorothy and her little dog. Get a piece of it too?
No.
Clean up the mess.
Take a look at all this cash. Forget about Dorothy and her little dog.
Oh, don't worry. We'll take the money. But we're not leaving here while that actress is still alive. We've got a reputation to keep up.
Sounds good.
Let's go find our target. And close the door.
Got it.
Wow. Sounds like they've got hitmen here.
Sasha isn't here.
Of course she isn't.
This guy's flipping the place.
Huh? What's this on the mirror? Killers will be killed. Emily. Someone beat us to it?
It's just a threat. Sasha's still alive.
Maybe. But things are getting a lot more convoluted than we thought. Still stick to the plan?
For now, yes. But be careful.
Got it.
We're gonna have to see when these guys enter to maybe ID them.
It's me, Leo. Just need to talk to Sasha for a sec.
Okay.
We do it anyway? Many people.
Enough going on here.
Hey, so many people. We do it anyway?
No, too messy. She only has one exit with the back door locked. We just need to make sure she doesn't leave. So, where can we keep an eye on the entire stage?
Let me check the schematic. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like there are assassins here for her.
Then let's go.
Right there.
Didn't I tell you two to get lost? What are you doing back here? And in costume to boot.
Got something to show you is all.
Yeah? Why all the mystery?
Another sorry ass taken care of.
I'll keep an eye on Dorothy from here. You tie him up and lock the door.
Got it.
There, that's her, on stage. The house.
Her.
It fell on. What the? The house.
Her.
It fell on top of
What
her.
do you do, Paul?
I didn't
All?
do squat. Someone must have beaten us to the punch. Things are getting out of control. We need to pull out.
Roger that.
Okay. We want to be here. We want to find out when... Oh, there's so much going on. See if we can spot some other folks here. So at some point, Paul is going to come in and take some costumes. Who are these folks to start with?
Tomorrow's the anniversary of Emily's death. Have you gotten any messages from her?
You mean those ghost texts? You guys got them too?
We sure did. A few days ago, I got a text saying, "Killers will be killed." And guess what? Sasha came back today. I figure Emily wants us to avenge her.
What the hell? Don't tell me you're taking that text seriously. You two are one can short of a six-pack. Well, whatever. Go on with your revenge fantasy then. But leave me out of it.
No can do. We need your help. You need to cut the rope so the house lands on Sasha. You know, kill her the same way she killed Emily. Name your price.
I need to ID these guys.
You are crazy. I ain't no murderer, and I can't be bought either.
Not a murderer, huh? Then tell us, who cut the rope back then and killed Emily?
Jesus, calm down. What the hell's gotten into you, huh? It was an accident. Even the police said so.
An accident? Or maybe you were smart enough to cover your tracks.
You think I'm some sort of master assassin? I just work the boards and the flies.
This is what we're willing to pay you. More than generous, don't you agree? Just tell us, are you in or out?
Don't wave that cash in my face. It would take more than money to get me in your plan. Say I agree. I cut the rope and down comes the house on the wrong actress. Or did you forget Ashley is playing the witch tonight? So now you gotta get her and Sasha to switch roles, and good luck convincing haughty Miss Hollywood to do that. Are you starting to understand? One dirty deed won't do the trick. There was a lot going on that night. Emily's throat closing up on account of a bad cup of joe. The rope that the forensic...
Oh, okay. The "go buy me a coffee" comment. This guy's saying, Emily's throat closing up on account of a cup of coffee. So Sasha, with the help of Harvey, gave Emily a coffee with something that she was allergic to in it.
Forensic examiner said was too old, and then Emily walking onto the exact spot where the house was gonna fall.
The rope was apparently too old, and the markers on the stage were changed. So we've got the damaged rope. We've got the markers still need to be changed, and there is the injury that swaps the roles. So, like, Emily was relegated to a different role that put her in a position where the house could hit her. The markers were changed so that she was too close and under the house, and the ropes were damaged so the house would actually fall.
And she walked there on her own. That's why her death's still a mystery today. The rope might be a link, but you boys are missing the rest of the chain.
You think I care about any of that? All I want is Sasha dead. She murdered Emily. So, can you kill her or not, huh? If you make it happen, the money's yours.
You ain't even listening to me. I'd quit while you're ahead, boys. No way you can pull off something like that. Especially not without an inkling of a plan. If I help you, I might as well turn myself in right now. So stop wasting my time. Out! Out!
Tell me who you are.
What do we do now? Without Jeff, we can't...
I was hoping...
Okay, 1 second. You're Jeff. Finally.
When he'd cave and help us. Would have been easier that way. Though he was right that getting rid of Sasha ain't gonna be a walk in the park. Still, she's gotta pay for what she did to Emily. Time to call in the big guns.
That text we got, killers will be killed. You sure that's Emily telling us to avenge her?
Who else would it be? The killer's part is telling us she was murdered, so it wasn't some kind of accident. The will be killed part's telling us to kill that bitch who killed her.
The person on the right has a very straightforward and simple worldview, don't they? They've got one sentence and it's like, this part clearly says she was murdered, and this part says we should also murder people. I don't see how that's not clear.
Guess that makes sense. But what about Slim? You think he got those same texts?
Slim? When he ain't dancing around in his scarecrow getup, he doesn't give a shit about anything unless it's good for him.
Yeah, but what about Larry and everyone else?
Turn off your brain and grow a spine. Tomorrow will be the day Emily died. It's up to us to see just...
These have got to be Leo and Chrome Dome, so, you know, the Cowardly Lion and the Tin Man.
Justice served today.
No need for name calling. I'm just not sure about those big guns you mentioned is all. Those guys you wanted to hire, they're kind of scary.
Don't worry. I'll handle everything. Paul?
Okay, yeah, okay.
It's a go. Once you come in, I'm in the first room on the left. That's all taken care of. They'll be here any minute.
I gotta take a leak.
Now? For God's sake, you can't piss now!
You're shaking pretty bad, Leo. You alright?
Alright, you're Leo. That makes you Chrome Dome.
Right? Me? I'm fine. Just, you know, tomorrow's the anniversary and all, you know? Speaking of, you haven't gotten any texts from Emily, have you?
Oh, please. You guys actually believe that superstitious horse shit? I'd expect that from the others, but really? You too?
Me? Course not. Just asking.
So, Harvey helped convince Sasha to fake the injury. But yeah, there's only one person for each
Makes me
answer.
wonder is all. I mean, what...
Yeah, it's only one person each.
Real. What if that really is Emily asking us to avenge her?
Like I care. I didn't exist as far as Emily was concerned. Know what I'm saying? Didn't even have her number. So even if she was sending me these so-called texts, they'd all be filtered as spam.
So it's very unlikely that it was Slim, Leo, or Chrome Dome. They got the text, but they're not. They haven't received instructions. Technically, Slim got the text as well, but it sounded like Slim's texts were to trigger the blackmail. Harvey's texts were to fake the injury. We've yet to get everything together.
Come on. You guys spend too much time in the theater. Oh, gotta head out. Catch you later.
Now where's my cut?
None of this will be traced back to...
Come on in. Here's the down payment, Paul. Your target's Sasha.
I'll take the money, but this guy is Paul.
The target's Sasha. She'll be found dead on stage tonight. Time of death will be 8:15 p.m. Unless the original plan changes, you don't have to repeat it.
No changes. No changes.
In our disguises, are they ready?
2 costumes, the Cowardly Lion and the Tin Man. Put 'em on, and you'll be able to walk around backstage. No one will suspect a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember not to talk to anyone.
Just remember not to talk to anyone.
Jesus, that sounded just like Leo.
We're pros. We can act better than you when we have to.
Just one more thing. Us two, we're not gonna become suspects, right?
Good thinking. So, what's your alibi?
Alibi?
The police are gonna ask about your whereabouts.
So this is where Leo and Chrome Dome will get knocked out. So Paul and I presume this is Blake. Process of elimination and all. Leo and Chrome Dome in particular. Leo isn't big on it. Call in what amounts to hitmen to kill Sasha. But that doesn't have anything to do with the ghost text murder plot. Emily's murder was organized by Sasha.
Later. What are you gonna say, huh, Leo?
What? I don't know.
Yeah. Happens every time.
Our alibi. How about... we were on stage.
Ugh. In these costumes you just gave us?
Right. We could report him stolen.
Tell you what, we'll provide you guys with an alibi. Free of charge.
Oh.
Watch it. And they're out. Nighty-night, boys.
Amateurs. All of them. Have no idea what they're getting into.
Well, the customer is always right.
Always a shame when these people that get into the hired murder business can't be professionals about it.
We only did this to make sure we get the rest of our payment. Anyway, let's drag him to the storeroom and tie him up. When the police arrive, they'll just add him to the pile of victims. No.
All right. So we know how that goes down next. Larry back here.
Huh?
Larry's getting a call.
Huh? Who'd be calling me now? Emily's number? Who is it? Is anyone there? Jeff? Sasha? Huh?
And it's not... And don't worry if you can't hear what's on the phone. It is actually just like a little buzzing, crackling sound. So far, you're never able to hear the other side of a phone call. Unless you're by the person that is on the other side of the phone call. That Charlie Brown teacher's voice scenario. Our goal is to finish this particular mystery. Come on, Larry. So the person that changes the marks, I think, is the one that actually kills Sasha. We don't know who is sending the text yet. Though, in theory, Emily's murder could have been triggered by somebody else. We have the Four Eyes Ashley conversation happening here, too. Wow, this phone call with Larry is protracted.
You're looking a bit under the weather. Everything all right?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Who is that?
Okay, so we can't hear what happened on that call at all.
Old friend of mine. Never mind that. How are the actors? They ready?
Emily's texts have been making everyone nervous, especially with Sasha back. But overall, things seem okay.
All right. Do me a favor and ask the others to wait a little longer. I need to check the blocking marks one last time. As soon as that's done, we'll get started.
Will do.
Larry's going to change the marks.
Something just occurred to me, Larry. Wasn't it Emily that always played the leading roles? I mean, back before she died? What was she doing playing the witch? You know, that day.
Well, we're a small theater company, but we were even smaller back then. We only had 2 female actresses, so Emily would play the leading roles.
This is actually pretty pertinent as to why Emily was the support role. Emily was relegated to the witch on that night.
Which in this case was Dorothy, and Sasha had to cover all the other female roles. That day, though, Emily had an allergic reaction. Accidentally had a sip of some hazelnut coffee. And damn near threw her voice out. Can't really sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow with a bum throat, so she and Sasha switched for the night.
Wow. One accident after another, seems like. What are the odds? Makes you wonder who got her coffee that day, doesn't it?
That I don't know.
Either Sasha has the best luck in the world, or Emily had the worst.
Ashley, Sasha might be your... Oh, Larry.
Helen?
Oh, I better get on stage. Have you, taken care of it? The, new alterations?
I sewed on the applique, but they didn't work like we hoped.
Larry, something terrible's happened.
What?
Whoa there, Sasha.
That was some fantastically well executed code talk, wasn't it? So Helen comes in and sees Ashley and is like, Sasha might be on to us, but cuts herself off. They sit down, and Ashley might as well have been mugging so hard that she was saying wink, wink. And Helen reacted accordingly. Did you make the alterations, wink, wink, that I told you about, wink, What are you? Oh. Yes, I sewed on the applique. Yeah, nudge, nudge. Yeah, but it didn't fit right. Yeah. We are subtle. That's right, Tess. It's clearly a demonstration of what good actors these people are.
Calm down. What happened?
It's Harvey and Slim.
Okay. Now what we need to do is we're going to go over here to Jeff's area, and we're going to see what they were talking about with Four Eyes.
Huh? You again? What? Something else to double check?
Nah, I think I left my phone here.
Your phone? Everything all right there? You ain't normally one to go around forgetting stuff. Jeez, Sasha's back for a few days and suddenly you're acting all weird.
I'm hardly the only one who's acting weird, wouldn't you say?
What do you mean by that?
Never mind. Found it. I'll leave you be now.
Four Eyes is an obvious suspect.
Hey, Four Eyes. You seen that manager of mine?
Harvey? As I recall, he went into the storeroom earlier.
Got it.
All right, let's backtrack and follow Four Eyes further.
I can't believe it!
Last time. As soon as that's done, we'll get started.
Will do.
Huh? Who'd be calling me now?
So this is the protracted call.
Here. Figured you'd be up on stage.
Sasha's right where Four Eyes said they left their phone.
Not to do it again.
Relax, will ya? No one suspected you last time. Four Eyes got all the heat.
Yeah, but while everyone was suspecting Four Eyes, he was suspecting me. That quiet creep was obsessed with Emily. Started poking into things after you left.
Okay. We don't know who sent the text yet.
Seriously, though, what do you think? You believe that?
How in the world am I supposed to know?
And the Dorothy before... Hey, Four Eyes.
Huh?
Come in here for a sec, will ya? I want to ask you something.
Yeah?
You know Sasha, right? What made Miss Big Star suddenly decide to come back and perform here again? In this tiny little theater?
Not sure. Article I read says she misses us. Something about never forgetting her roots.
Ha ha, how touching. Seriously, though, what do you think? You believe that?
How in the world am I supposed to know?
And the Dorothy before her, Emily? Wasn't she like the pride and joy of this theater back then? Everyone loved her. Larry and her had a thing. And hell, Even Leo and Chrome Dome were all googly-eyed towards her.
Where did you hear all that?
Slim was talking about it. He told me Chrome Dome never believed what...
Okay, so Ashley is pretty interested in what happened as well. And she's asking Four Eyes kind of... I mean, this is a possibility that it's just more curiosity, but... One moment. Where'd that cut out? Just kick something over here. There we go. Ashley's asking Four Eyes very pointed questions and then does the, oh, yeah, you know, I just heard some stuff.
What happened to Emily was an accident. Even said he was gonna avenge her.
Slim's never been able to keep his mouth shut. It's complicated, is what it is. The whole thing. And it'll only make it worse if you go around spreading rumors. Anyway, I should get back to work. You too. Start getting ready for the show.
So Four Eyes is an obvious suspect in it, in that they were at the controls of the house, and but they also were very interested in finding out what actually happened. The implication seeming to be they were very upset about what happened, were cleared of wrongdoing, and then you know, we're trying to figure out what went down, but it's kind of a painful memory now. But again, they're a strong suspect because of that association. So I'm guessing that that's going to be a fake out. Say something, Ashley.
Wasn't it Emily that always played the leading roles? I mean, back before she died.
Yeah, so she's asking Four Eyes about it. Now she's asking Larry about Emily.
Sasha has the best luck in the world.
All right. There's Ashley right now.
So, since we've got some time, why don't we... Actually, you'll be broke. All the money, which I was screwed to the...
Now that showed us where the proper marking for the witch should be. The marking should be back behind the house. And Larry is the one that moves it to kill her.
Will do.
Larry.
Don't give me that. Supporting roles aren't that bad. You get to play the Wicked Witch of the East, the Good Witch of the North, and the Wicked Witch of the West. Well, 3 of them.
Yeah? Well, all those roles come down to one word. Witch.
Ashley, look on the bright side, will you? You get to perform together with one of Hollywood's rising stars. You put on a good enough performance, someone's bound to see it.
Yeah, if they could even see me with Sasha out there.
Listen, Sasha was once in your shoes, you know? Then, after Emily's accident, she got her big break. All I'm saying is, you just be ready for anything. If it ends up Sasha can't perform on a certain night, you need to be there to fill in.
Oh. Is this one of your plans, then?
Plan? What are you talking about? I just want you to be prepared is all. As for me, I hope that Sasha will be able to perform all 3 days.
All right. I just got a bit carried away. Speaking of Emily's accident, though, have you heard about the ghost?
Yeah, right there. Her asking, was it part of your plan, Larry? And speaking of Emily, like, Ashley is really fixated on Emily during this.
Texts. Yeah. A lot of people saying they're getting texts from Emily. You get any, Larry?
All that is nonsense.
Yeah, but have you gotten any? Come on, fess up.
All right. Yes, I have. But I'm telling you now, this has absolutely nothing to do with Emily. That I'm sure of. Her phone went missing after she died. Someone must have taken her SIM card and decided to pull a prank.
Oh, okay.
Very distasteful one, I might add.
Huh. Killers will be killed. Doesn't sound like a prank to me. Maybe it is Emily, and now she's out for revenge. Makes me think Sasha really did have something to do with Emily's death.
That's hogwash. Sure, Sasha might have benefited the most from Emily's death, but that doesn't mean she killed her. Even the police ruled it an accident.
Yeah, but what if someone really did murder her?
I'd be first in line to see them suffer. That's what. Sorry, I just needed to blow off some steam. It's hard to pretend I don't miss our late leading lady. But the show must go on, so go get ready for tonight. Focus.
I gotcha. I'm off to makeup.
Larry reading something.
Is Jeff in there?
Sasha?
Oh, hey, Four Eyes. Just wanted to come say hi to Jeff.
Sounds good. I'll let you two talk.
Ah, okay. Sasha mentioned Jeff. I must not have heard the name during that.
Gotta check in with the other actors.
That you, Sasha?
Jeff? Sasha?
Weird. Oh. Right there. Right here. So Jeff gets a call. Right here. Jeff is getting a call. See where Four Eyes is. As Four Eyes is leaving from this chair where he left his phone, Larry gets a call.
Huh? Who'd be calling me now? Emily's number? Hello?
From Emily's number.
Jeff? Sasha?
Yeah, Jeff, Sasha. Now he goes over and he's going to be listening from here on. Here's Sasha and Jeff.
Gonna come back, but what you doing down here? Figured you'd be up on stage getting ready.
I have a favor to ask.
Here we go.
Whoa, no siree. Not again, Sash.
It'll be easy. Just
Sasha is sitting right where the phone is.
do it the same way as you did last time.
Not with tomorrow being the anniversary of you-know-what. You can't keep pulling these stunts. Give my old heart a break.
Oh, stop it. You were well paid. Though now that you mention it, what did you do with that old rope?
Threw it in the trash, of course.
Right there. So Larry right now is listening to the conversation between Sasha and Jeff because Four Eyes has left Emily's phone right where Sasha is.
Why? What's it to you?
The trash, of course.
Listen. I'm not asking you to listen. I'm saying that Larry is still there listening.
Even if you were willing to pay me again, the only place I'd have to spend it is the prison change the marks on
So,
the stage too?
Jeff,
What kind of
you want me to change the marks on the stage? What kind of, that's stupid. I don't want to be killed. And Jeff has just said he cut the rope again.
stupid question is that? I don't want to get injured for real. Leave the marks right where they are. Otherwise,
Leave the marks right where they are.
actually fall on me.
It might fall on me.
Good. I'm gonna go get ready.
Conversation ends. Larry starts moving again. Larry overheard the plan. Oh, this is neat. I do like this whole mechanic.
I'll be damned. Everyone.
Okay, so Sasha arranged Emily's murder. Four Eyes was sending the texts, and Larry is the one that ultimately kills her. Neat. I like that. Oh, that's fun. Loudness.
There's only 3 people who know what really happened 2 years ago. Whoever's blackmailing me this time, I highly doubt they have anything legit.
You're right about that. See this cut here?
Sasha, Harvey, and Four Eyes are the ones that know what went down. I'm sorry, Sasha, Jeff, and Harvey.
Yeah, but what if someone really did murder her?
First in line to
Yep, and Larry expressed like they'd be really down for getting revenge.
Emily's number? Hello? Who is it? Is anyone there? Jeff? Sasha? I need to check the blocking box one last time. As soon as that's
That was a very cool, subtle hint.
Any orders from our dear director, Four Eyes?
Just wants you to double check all the props.
You'll be calling me now. Emily's number?
Yep.
Fuck it. I'm calling this number. Let's see who answers. Busy?
You? Why?
Oh, he calls right now. That's how you'd know it was Emily's phone for sure.
Your phone? Everything all right there?
The number is busy because it's been the call has been open the whole time. Very neat.
Interesting. Then someone used the director to commit the murder. Congratulations, Detective. You've passed the test. Unfortunately, there's no time to celebrate. The real work is about to begin.
All right, this is where we're going to wrap it up tonight, folks. Good times. Let's check in with the kitties one last time here. We've got Sherbet living the good life on the bed pillow there. Sky in his old man napping spot. And Sammy, very cozy over there on the shelf heating pad. Good times, though. Now, I don't know. Let me know what you folks thought of this game. Swing on over by the Discord. The link's in the description. Well, the mechanic is neat. It really is. I don't know if it's terribly entertaining to watch. Like, it's fun to play, but I can't talk a lot because it will stifle the core mechanic of the game, the sound. And the volume is really fiddly as far as actually being able to hear what's going on without being deafened. It's either really quiet or super duper loud sometimes. So if you folks are into it and would like to see more, it is a game that I find very interesting. But otherwise, this is kind of our free slot day, so we can always slot something else into it super easy. And it's not like we can't revisit this later. Yeah, interesting, very fun mechanic. So if you like that sort of mystery game, the sort of deduction game, I definitely recommend it. It's called Unheard, Voices of Crime. With that said, tomorrow is going to be Murder by Numbers. And then Saturday will be our first play of Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Our lineups for the weeks are going to have 3 kind of detective visual novel style games. I'm fine with that. We did not have our Phoenix Wright game on Tuesday, but I'm thinking I might do a double stream on Saturday and make the first one Phoenix Wright with the second one Murder by Numbers. That could be fun times. Really double up the detective game stuff on a single day. We're tripling up on detective games during the week. But again, swing by the Discord, let me know what you thought, if you'd like to see more of Unheard. Otherwise, I'll, make a judgment call on Sunday or so. All right, folks, I do hope you had a good time this week, or you had a good time today, and I do hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good night.